Good afternoon, everyone. Gary here. This is episode 47 of my Alvin and the Bradys series. Turns out there's even more stuff I forgot to mention. With the episode A Room of One's Own, I want to talk more about, they actually moved Greg's bed up to the attic and in a room at the top, but with Alvin here, they didn't move his bed at all, but they were going to, about the episode Out of This World, there weren't actually any, alien characters that appeared on the Brady Bunch, just in a dream sequence, but in Alvin and the Chipmunks, I think it was Grounded Chipmunk, there actually was an alien that appeared. But Bobby here, he had a little dream about aliens, and they had Ronald McDonald hair, and they were green. They were from a planet called Plutus, and he wanted to play basketball with them, but that was only a dream, so yeah. Let me see, was there anything else? Oh yeah, one more thing here. The Halloween themed movie, the Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman, and the very last song they sing, it was called Everything's Gonna Be Alright, Don't Be Afraid When Things Go Bump in the Night. That song had a similar tune to, in the episode, Amateur Hour, when they sing, you gotta keep on doing it right. So, those two songs also had a similar tune, too. And I should also mention, in reference to both the Frankenstein and the Wolfman movie, I mentioned before the episode where Peter dresses up as Dracula and, had that girl that passed away. Her name was, I think, Kathy O'Dare or something. But anyway, he was dressing up as Dracula, and I guess Alice mentioned she had a dream about, she was captured by the Wolfman, Frankenstein's monster, and Dracula. So, she mentions two of the Halloween-themed Chipmunk movies, the Frankenstein, Meet Frankenstein, and Meet the Wolfman. But there hasn't yet been a Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein yet that has come out, and I kind of hope there might be I hope there hasn't been an Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Dracula, and I really hope someday I see that, Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Dracula. That would be very interesting. That was the only movie they haven't made, when Alice mentioned all those monster names. So anyway, I just hope it comes. And oh yeah, and one last thing here. Well, that's all I could. And anyway. anyway, I noticed that since watching, the new Alvin and the Chipmunks series that came out back in 2015, I've noticed that it's when they do have both the Chipmunks and Chipettes as me, as like when they both have lines here, it does seem more Brady Bunch like than it did back in the 80s. And I really like that, but still, it doesn't seem like they're living together, or they don't share the same last name, or like the Brady Bunch. But it still feels. I still have more of a feeling that they're more like the All Sticks Chipmunks, are more like the Brady Bunch in the series. So and like watching a new episode of this series, it feels like a new episode of the Brady Bunch. Just with different characters. But anyway, I've talked of, it's been a long journey for me. And I'm getting to the point where I want to, discuss this crossover where we include all 12 characters. But first, I want to restate my journey here, and it all started, the beginning of my senior year. And I found out about, I think the first thing, I started watching was the Alvin show, and I noticed, I was very intrigued by the plots, especially, Alvin here getting, with his crazy schemes and stuff like that. And it's been a long journey, and then finding out about the 3 Chipettes, was part of my journey too. And finding out they weren't like cracked up. They weren't what I thought they were. I mean, they were very shy and very got embarrassed easily, and I just I wanted to see more episodes of the Chipmunks, and I had to, there was heartache involved, because I tried to get I wanted to see the Chipmunks on TV, but it was harder. I found out about broadcast rights and royalties and stuff like that, for different TV channels. And I think it was different back then as far as TV. Like any station could, like it was more like companies were bigger back then, and they could pretty much air like any TV show you could imagine on that channel. But that all changed in like the early 2000s where, certain programming would only air on certain channels depending on the genre and stuff like that. A lot of the, and I wanted there to be more classic themed cartoon channels, so I'd see more of the shows like Muppet Babies, Alvin and the Chipmunks, 80s series, Woody Woodpecker, Felix the Cat, stuff like that. And, but most TV channels just aired like especially Boomerang, they would just air a lot of the Flintstones and Scooby-Doo and Jetsons and anything from the Hanna-Barbera library. And, there was a lot of heartache because I really wanted to get, the Canada station Teletoon Retro and, but anyway, I think I should end off on this video, so, I'll see everyone in the next video. I mean, I'm trying to, I'm really trying to get into, this crossover business here, so I'll see everyone in the next video. Thanks. Bye.